Hello everyone, this is ATech is here. So today, for this week, we came up with the another video. In my previous video, I talked about the introduction to the Terraform. So we're gonna do like this week, do something like different. Our topic will be the infrastructure and the EKS cluster deployment with the Terraform. So moving on, I will talk about the what is the IAC, the Terraform provider, and the Terraform module. So the IAC, as we know, the IAC stand for the infrastructure as a code. So this is a concept in the software development where the infrastructure is managed and the set up through the machine readable code rather than the manual process. With the IAC, the infrastructure element like server, network, and the storage are defined and deployed using the code, often in a declarative format. So this approach allow us for the automation, the version control, and the consistency in the provisioning in the infrastructure, making it easier to scale and the manage complex system. So tools like Terraform, Ansible, and the CloudFormation are widely used for to implement the IAC practices. And what is the Terraform? So the HashiCorp, the Terraform, this is the widely used open source tool for the infrastructure as a code or the IAC. So this provide a platform independent way to set up and the manage the infrastructure across various cloud provider. So the Terraform uses the declarative configure language where the user define the desired state of their infrastructure, like the virtual machine network and the storage. It automated tasks like such as creating, updating, and deleting the infrastructure resources, just to make sure the consistency and the repeatability. So Terraform also track the current state of the infrastructure with the state file, which make it possible to manage the infrastructure in a collaborative and the version control manner. So Terraform provide a plugin that allow the Terraform to communicate with the different infrastructure platform and services. They serve as the facilitator of for the Terraform and the target platform, allowing the user to manage and provision resources using the Terraform declarative language. So lastly, the infrastructure resources can be created and be managed using the Terraform module, which is the usual encapsulate collection of the Terraform setting. They make it possible to package and abstract the infrastructure, the configuration, which facilitate the sharing, the versioning, and the reuse of the infrastructure component across many projects and the constants. So moving on to our agenda is we'll be creating a version host, then we'll be install the Terraform and the WCLI, create a VPC using the Terraform VPC module, then we'll be creating a EKS cluster with the required adds on using the Terraform. Then we'll be add a Kubernetes provider, and then we'll create the backend and front end deployment using the Terraform. So we'll be doing the hands-on practice now. So this is, as you know, that this is the AWS dashboard. So before that, let me check some of the things. So let me go to the keep here and let me delete this one since I lost this key. So delete. Okay. So what I'll do, I will create an instance and I will give this name as a version for this server. Now use the Ubuntu and T2 medium we need it since we need like more resources. So T2 medium and key pair we can use the existing one, but if you don't have any key, you can create a new key. and the BPC will be the default, and the storage will be do the 20 GB. So everything looks same. We will just click on launch instance. And then next part is we have to SSH into the mobile strung. So let me copy the IP address and go into the mobile strung, SSH, and this will be 12 advanced, and then mhm, okay, AWS login key, and it will be test.pm, and click on OK. Okay, now we are inside this server for our patient host. So what I do first, I'll do the sudo apt update, and this will be install the dependency for the server. Next thing we have to do is the install the Terraform. So we just copy from the Linux and copy this code, paste it here. And next thing I have to do, I have to install the AWS CLI. So for that, like first, as you know, like the AWS CLI, this is the zip file. You can see it here. Mm, So before I need to install the unzip. So for that, do sudo apt install unzip, or sudo apt install unzip. Okay, then let me install the AWS CLI. Then we need to configure to the AWS CLI. For that, we need the access key for the authenticate the credential. So for that, I go to the IAM, the identity access management, and I will be creating one of the user. Create user. We can give name as the test. You can give any name. Attach, and we'll be choosing the administrator access, and click on next, and then we'll click on create user. So our user is created. Now we have to authenticate the credential, and we'll click on the create access key, and that will be the AWS CLI confirmation, next, and this is the optional. So now we have the access key. So what I'll do is I'll just do the AWS configure, and now it's asking for the access key. So let me just do the access key. Not this one. Okay, AWS configure. Okay, I think I didn't add the copy the access key. Yep. Now we need the secret access key. So secret access key is here. Then it will be the US East 1 region, and will be the JSON, the output. So if I do a AWS S3 LX, you see I don't get any error. So that means our AWS is configured. So next thing I have to do, I have to create a file. I'm in the folder. So if I do ls, so I can create a new. So we can do mkdir, and we can do the February 19 infra deployment. So if I do ls, you can see it's created. Now I have to go inside this folder. So inside this folder, we have to create a VPC, so I can do beam VPC dot tf, and then I have to copy this command. So this is the so basically let me explain. So it will be going to the local, and the cluster name will be the February 23rd EKS. So let me change into the February. I can give the previous day, so 18 EKS, and it will be BPC, and the name will be February 18 info. So we can give 18 info. And CDR block, this is the CDR block for the private subnet and public subnet. And Kubernetes cluster, so everything is same. So let me just save and quit. And what I'll do the Terraform init. So it will be like basically initiate and the install all these things. So you see successfully. So if I do Terraform plan, so we can see everything, whatever the like verify, like if we need to change anything. So you can see the favorite info, the everything will be installed, the BPC, the private subnet, public subnet is everything will be installed. So what I do is to confirm. So we can do is the Terraform apply uh, auto auto approve. So it will be auto approve. You can see it's creating. So it will take a while to install. I mean the BBC created and this public subnet is created. Then, yeah, let me check if I miss anything. Module BPC 18. Everything look good. Let me save and I think I know what the issue is. So let me go back and try to. So I need to change this US. It will be US East 1A, and it will be the US East 1B and the US East 1C. Okay, now it should be good. So let me try to apply auto approve again. So it will take a while to like create everything. So we have to wait until this is still like creating is successfully done. Okay, it's created. So to verify, we can go back to the VPC. So we can like verify if our VPC is created. So I can see I have two VPC. One is also February 18 infra is created successfully. And this is the subnet. You can see the east one, the six subnet one, three public, three private subnet, and the router also created. Internet gateway also created, and the port is created. So everything looks good. So what is like next is like let me go back to the bpc.tf, and then I'll be what I'll do is just let me copy this copy, and let me just delete this. And save and quit, and then I will create another of Terra file. So this will be the beam locals.tf, and then I will just paste this cluster name, and then just save and quit, and then I'll be creating the EKS Terraform file. So for that, do beam EKS dot tf, and then I'll be using this template. So let me just copy and paste the template. Sorry guys for the like background sound, my son is crying. So this is the EKS module, and the source will be, sorry guys, there was a little like background noise. My son was crying. So what I was doing is the EKS, and source is equal to this one, version is 19.15.3, and the cluster name is local the cluster name, and the we have to and then the name is, we can give this February 18, the public one, and it will be has the basically the like load balancing. So it has the one of the minimum size and the up to three. So everything should be good. Let me save and quit this one. And then will be create the EKS add-on. For that, do the bin EKS add-ons .tf, and I will just use this template. So this is the data from the AWS policy, UBS CBI CSI policy, and the module and the source, and the version is 5.24. Role AWS cluster, and then the everything should be good. So let me just save and quit. So if you guys need like any of these code, just like shoot me like message me or do comment, or like just message me to my email address, so I'll just send you the code. But if you need, just call, just try to all the code template you can find from the Terraform official like document. So I just try to rewrite like to my own like infrastructure, and now I have to do the Terraform init. So it will be the import and install the EKS and the EBS CSI module specifically in the EKS.tf and the EKS add-ons TF file. So this is successfully, and then we can do the Terraform plan. So it will be show like run to see if there any made to the infrastructure. So it's showing that this will be created. Then what I do is the Terraform apply auto approve, um, approve. Now it will be apply everything, so it will take a little while to do this. So we have to wait until this is done. So we are almost at the end of the install the EKS cluster. So it's gonna take like 10 minutes. So for that we have to wait until this is finished. So it's still creating the EKS, so just wait until is everything is done. So this it does take like a while to creating. So I would say just wait approximately like 10 minutes to install is completed. So just wait. So as you can see, it's almost finishing the installation. So just give some time to see this completed. So as you can see, I think our EKS is installed. So just to verify, we can go back here and we can type EKS, so Elastic Kubernetes Services, and we can see our EKS is active. And if I click on the as on, you can see the EBS CSI driver is installed. So what I do is the next is let me just clear this one. So next part is the we have to install the kubectl. So for that we go to this Kubernetes to install the kubectl. So we just copy this Linux command to install. So we just copy this one. Then we have to install the kubectl. So, so to verify, we can do the kubectl version. And you can see we have is installed. The client version is 1.32.2, and the customized version is version 5.5. So the next thing we have to do, we have to connect the EKS cluster to our local virtual machine. For that, I'll be using this one. So it will be the 18 EKS, and then we remove this. Okay, so this is configure. So if I do the kubectl get nodes, so you can see is ready. Now we have to create a provider. So for that, do bin providers.tf, and we'll be using this template. So this will be Terraform require provider, the Kubernetes, and the version is 2.22.0. So let me save and quit this one, and then we'll be initial the Terraform again. So for that, we'll do Terraform init. So it will be initialize this one. So getting so we can find your answer. So it doesn't match the configure. So what you can do, we just use this one Terraform init upgrade. So it should be fix this problem. So the error I was getting, it doesn't match the like the version configure. So you just use the Terraform init the hyphen upgrade. So it should be the upgrade the version. Then we have to create a Terraform backend for the deployment. For that, I have to do the bin backend.tf, and then we'll be using this template for the backend. So this is the Kubernetes backend. The name is backend, app is backend, the replicas is true, and the app is backend, and the image is using this image. That if you guys go to the my GitLab CI/CD video, so you can see how I did that. So I'm just using the same image for this one. So let me just save and quit. And to apply this one, I do Terraform apply, I can auto approve. So you can see it's creating the backend deployment. So it's created. So just to verify, we can do the kubectl get parts. So you can see our backend is running. So if I do the kubectl get SPC to see the services, so you can see you don't have any services for the backend. So what I do is I have to go back to the backend.tf and add some of the things. So here I will be adding the Kubernetes services for the backend SBC. So this is the Python backend services and the port is the 5000 and target port is 5000. So let me save and quit and let me do the Terraform apply auto approve again. So if I do the kubectl get SBC again, so I can see the Python backend SBC is created with the cluster, the 5000 port. It's created 5 seconds ago. So now we have to do the same thing for the front end. So for that I do beam frontend.tf and I'll be using this template. So this is the front end, name is front end, app is front end, replica set for the load balance is true and the app is front end and the image I'm using the same thing from the CI/CD front end, that is front end. And I'm also adding here the SBC so I don't have to do again. So the port is 80, target port is 80 and type load balancing. So let me just save and quit and now I have to do the Terraform apply. So the pod is created, now it's getting the services. So this will take a while to creating the SPC for the front end since the our front end has bigger resources. This is like a JSON file. So as you can see, like this is, I think it's time out. So that's why I'm getting this error just to see like our front-end services is still pending. So just give some time, maybe still pending. So if I go to the report will be 30634. 30634. Let me check if you get anything. Pending. Yeah, try again. So it's creating the front-end SBC again. So the SPC. So you can see like our front end services and backend services is deploy and the so if I go back, try to reload. So I just show you guys how to deploy the application through the EKS. So I'm just doing this on Extra just to see if I can see the application or not. Um, so what I do is I have to let me check all copy was anywhere 7. Let me check Timbango. Yep. So for example, okay. So let me do the auto approve again, see if this fix the issue or not. If CPI, let okay, now I can hit the resource system. Okay, open here, let's check here. So let me just see one thing. What if I go with this one and I found what this one do? I can do a Terraform apply on Webhook. now it's creating the SPC. So I don't want to keep this video long. So this is this is how you do EKS application deployment. So let me go back to the slides. I just show you how to create the Bayesian host and the install the Terraform and AWS CLI and create the I also create the VPC using the Terraform VPC module and create the EKS cluster with the require adds-on using the Terraform and we add the Kubernetes provider and we create the backend and front-end deployment using the Terraform. So this is it. Thank you guys. Please like and share my video. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I will try to give as much as video I can. So this is mostly like the I'm doing the practice by through the CloudOps and AWS. So thank you guys. That's it from me. Thank you. Have a good